Welcome everyone. Welcome to the very brand new batch number 3 of PPBS, that is PMPO B and Safe, that is Product Owner Project Management B and Safe. The beginning will be in beginning we will be looking at some elements of business analysis, then we'll move towards project management for a day or so, then we'll move towards agile and product owner, and then we'll move towards safe. Okay, so this is how safe, and again we will be getting into transition of project management. So this is how we will be doing it. Before we begin, let me quickly know how many of you are here for the very first time? It's your gonna be day one. So who all are there? It's your complete day one. The first time you're attending. You can unmute and speak up, please. I know Ashwini, it is your day one. Other than Ashwini,
Hi,
who?
sir. Yeah,
Yeah,
hi, sir. Yeah, this is my day one.
day one. Who else apart from Ashwini is your day one? Okay, so no one. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'll be asking you all to quickly introduce yourself. That what's your name, from where you are connecting, okay, location, and when did you join? Okay, so few of you might have joined today, few of you might have joined last week, last month, or something like that, and your educational and your educational background or work background. Okay, so let me quickly repeat your name, location, okay, then joining date, month or week, your educational and work background. So let's begin from Ashwini. Ashwini, over to you.
Hi, sir. This is Ashwini here.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning to you. And okay, I am basically a civil engineer and having a background of construction of highways in India. And I have come to Canada last 2 years, a bit before, say about 2022. And I have switched my career from civil engineering to IT, and this is what is my background is.
Okay, so have you already switched, or you are switching with the Guru schools, Ashwini?
Already switched.
Already switched. You are working as what in IT?
No, 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 no. I'm not. No, no. This is my first. I'm not working anywhere.
Okay.
This is, and I'm going to take. Yeah.
Have you worked in IT before that?
No, 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 no.
No, no. So you are willing to switch. Okay.
Yeah.
So with your placement, the switch will complete. So yeah, thank you so much, Ashwini. Welcome to Guru Schools, and great. We'll work together. So let's hear from Juhi. So Ashwini, you have just joined. So let's hear from Juhi. Juhi, from where you are connecting, when did you join, and your experience background with education. Juhi, over to you.
Yeah, hi. My name is Juhi Awasthi. I live in Bridgewater, New Jersey. We've been here for 20 years. My background is in finance. I'm an MBA in finance. I worked in a bank in India, and over here I did start doing my CPA, but I became a what is called a business owner instead. I'm an entrepreneur. I have multiple shops on Etsy.com and Amazon. I have a store on Amazon. I joined 2 weeks ago. I have zero background in IT, but it interests me a lot, so I'm really excited in learning about it.
So is it your day one, Juhi, as well?
I joined 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
which
Okay.
was, I think, the last batch's day. I think it was week 10 or something. So, pretty much, yes, this is my day
Okay,
one.
got
Yeah.
it. Yeah, welcome, Juhi. So
Thank you.
thank you so much. Let's hear from Kunjal also. Also, Kunjal, over to you. Kindly introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kunju Patel and I'm from Palm Coast, Florida. I had done my MBA in India as well as had done MBA here also. Right now, I'm a business owner of the gas station and I have few tint of software programming in beginning of my career, but then I moved to sales with corporate companies in India, and then I moved here back in 2016 in US. Since then, I have no touch with IT, but I'm trying to get back to IT now.
Awesome, Kunjal. So you also attended couple of session earlier in the previous batch, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, the
Okay.
last 2 weeks I had been there, and this is my first day officially with the new
A new
batch. Yes,
batch.
sir.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Kunjal, for sharing that. Welcome to Guru School. Let's hear from Suchita. Suchita, your quick introduction, please.
In Texas. I have completed my bachelor's and master's both degrees from USA, and I have work experience from India. I have just completed my MBA in business analytics,
Wow.
and I think I joined in October last week. So for the last batch, I joined from halfway through. So I am here to complete the
Yeah.
first two parts, I think.
Yes, so few elements of previous batch you will be completing with this. So thank you so much for confirming, Suchita. Welcome, and thanks for confirming that you have completed a good portion of it. So thank you so much for sharing. Let's hear from Rohini. Rohini, could you please introduce yourself as well, please?
Yeah, my name is Rohini Salokar. I'm logging in from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I joined a couple of weeks back with the other batch. Last two sessions I attended. I have been working in SAP for last 15, 16 years, and I have done the undergrad in electronics and telecommunication.
Mhm. Okay, thank you so much, Rohini, for sharing that. Welcome to the brand new batch. So let's hear from Parag as well. Parag, could you also introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Parag Sunalkar. I have almost 20 years of experience. I'm presently staying in Foster City in California. I also have sales and marketing background, but I'm planning to have a switch in to either project or product management.
Okay, and
My sales background has been in IT and telecom companies, mostly in telecom.
Mhm.
So, but I'm looking forward for the switch of my career in
yeah.
project or product.
And when did you start, Parag, this
Yeah,
this
about 6 weeks back.
six?
6 weeks back. Yeah.
Okay, so 6 weeks back you started, more weeks to go for you,
Yeah.
Parag. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much. So let's hear from
Okay.
Sanjay. Sanjay.
Hello. Yeah. This is Sanjay. I'm from Dallas Fort Worth. Dallas Fort Worth is pretty big, but I mean I'm here at Fort Worth, and I joined somewhere around 4 or 5 weeks ago, somewhere around the Parag's time frame,
Mhm.
and work as far as work, I have been in the banking, finance, mortgage industry for about somewhere around 15 years. Been worked at the Fortune 500 companies full time and off and on with consulting, and um, and for some reason I was more into the mortgage area, and I wanted to explore myself into the different banking, finance, pure agile environment, not just I was more into operational hybrid, or let's say waterfall environment, but I wanted to convert myself into the full on agile. But I did few of the projects in agile, but at the same time, I just wanted to get that moving and expedited. And from the education standpoint, I have a couple of master's degree from Texas A&M, and undergrad, a couple of undergrads from UT Arlington. Yeah, that's me right here, and looking forward to spending some time with you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sanjay, for sharing that. Yeah, for you as well. Few means all of half of the course to be covered, so not a problem. So we'll begin that what you have missed, and over to you, Deepali. Could you please introduce yourself as well?
Hi, myself Dipali Tokle, and I did my MBA in HR. I have 2 years, 2.5 years of experience in as an HR analyst in HR payroll in India. Since 2017, I moved here. I don't have any experience here, so I would want to start as a business analyst or PMPO. So I joined this, and I joined few sessions in November before Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
and now I started with this batch.
Awesome, Dipali. Thank you so much. Looking forward to serve you as well. So thank you for sharing. Let's hear from Naveen too further. Naveen, over to you. Could you also introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, this is Naveen Buyankar. I recently moved to USA. Um, and my background is healthcare background. I worked in healthcare IT company in India, and I'm looking for a BA and a project BA or project manager career in USA.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you also joined somewhere been 2 months, 1.5 months
Yes,
or so. Yeah.
yes. I joined as a 1.5 month. Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Naveen. Let's hear from Indira now. So, Indira, over to you. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Indira Managala. I'm located in Dallas, Texas. I have about 15 years of experience in the healthcare industry. I was with a pharmacy, basically CVS pharmacy for last 8 years. I took a break last year, and right now I'm out of job, but I'm looking to switch gears from QA. I was a QA analyst, and I'm trying to switch to BA stream now. I have a double master's in biotechnology, and I did my CSPO certification last year. I'm looking to switch to a BA, hopefully in the healthcare industry. I think that would be more apt for my background, but BA or PO kind of a role.
Okay, great to know about it, Indira. And Indira, when did you join this PMPO track, Guru Schools?
I joined in November, I think the second week of November.
Second week of November. Thank you so much, everyone. So it was a quick introduction from your end when you all started, because you all are entering into brand new batch starting. So this continues to happen in a way that any point of time anyone can enter and yet can learn what is going on. And the good point is that when we transition with the new batch, you continue to learn that as well. And that will be always useful if you don't have even IT background. So me and Prerna are the trainers, and we will be running this batch. And we teach in a way that every single time when you enter, it should find, even for a newbie, that if you are learning something worth using. And this is how our approach of training is that. So because you haven't quickly introduced yourself, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to quickly give you what exactly you are getting into. So that will be a quick structure for you, that what exactly you will be learning. And for that, I'm going to share the screen with you. So let me know if you all can learn, see the screen. Can you all see the screen? This is your 12 weeks of program. Can you all see that? So if you want, you can take a picture for this. Okay, now take a screenshot of it, that what exactly it is going to come. So before we begin, is it okay if me and Prerna also quickly introduce ourselves? Yeah, can we? So you need to say yes.
Yeah,
If
of course,
yes,
sure. Yeah,
okay.
sure, sure.
Of
So
course.
thank you so much. So Prerna, I would like to invite you first to introduce yourself. So you can unmute and quickly introduce yourself too.
Yeah,
Ah,
sure, Gaurav. Thank you so much. First of all, a very warm welcome to all of you. Very happy to see such a variety of background, all of you have. So I feel there is a lot to learn from your prior experience as well. So I'm really glad that we really have pretty good mix of different backgrounds, say communication or otherwise, So that's the fun of having this interactive session. So regarding me, I'm Prerna. I have around 16 years of experience in IT. Completely into IT, I started my career as a developer, with proper .NET development, then move on to team management, project management, PMO, and currently working into one of the international banks, in the people management part of it. And coaching teaching has been my I would say passion, so that's why I'm here, and I strongly believe in Guru School's values, wherein we instill confidence and training into people to get them started on a different track of career. And yes, I have done my master's in computer applications from Mumbai University, and have worked in a lot of different MNCs, Indian banks, into variety of domains, starting with finance, banking, HRMS, audit, and like very a lot of other. Those are very quite minor ones. So yes, I'm here to take your sessions and learn a lot from you guys also, because the experience matters a lot. And ultimately, our final goal here is to achieve the ultimate job offer that everybody's looking at. So have that goal in mind, have that end in mind, and we can all proceed towards that. So thank you so much. Over to you, Gaurav.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prerna, for your a quick introduction, and thank you everyone for your quick introduction too. So thank you so much for allowing me to introduce myself. As you see, left hand side, it was quick intro from Prerna. This is right hand side me, and in industry, I had been since last 20 years, and currently serving in IT as a release manager. Before that, I was working with another company as a service delivery manager. I have also served as a Scrum Master, Service Manager, Project Leads, Business Analyst, Business BA Leads. I had also worked as a QA Lead, QA, and various other certifications. You have seen that traveled more than 8 countries for business purpose, and have a BFSI at Tech FinTech domain experience. I have written 2 books, okay, because I'm also a mindset and business coach, a digital coach. My second book had been the bestseller on Amazon India. I have trained more than 8,000 students on various subjects. So this is a quick intro from my end. And yeah, I'm happy to serve here. As you know that teaching is my profession as well, because my core value is learning, and I believe in continued learning. And I earlier said that what I believe that teacher learns twice, but with the repetitive batch, I continue to learn multiple times. Okay, so one while learning himself, another while teaching as well. So this was a quick introduction, and while we have said that, one thing you might have seen, and many of you who have joined today will be looking at that, what is going to be. We have been talking about the core values from where we do identify. We will be looking at it, and quickly we will be also identifying some core value as a this training. And for that, I'll be resharing my screen towards the code of honor. So these code of honor had been identified with the multiple batches by talking to multiple people, and we have identified these has to be the minimum code of honor. Okay, and I'm going to share that with you all, what all code of honor as a learner together we will be incorporating. So let me quickly share that with you, and for that I'm going to share this screen in front of you. Okay, so let me quickly share that. So the very first one, the delivery model where we will be progressing starting from Agile. Okay. And Agile is full of ceremonies. So what do we mean by ceremony? Full of ceremonies means what? Who can tell that quickly? What do you think? So those with the IT background already, Agile background already, you can tell. So definitely, what do we mean by when we say full of ceremonies? What do we mean by ceremonies over here? You can unmute and speak up, definitely. And you don't have to be right. So all the time. So what do you
Yeah,
think?
it's about being meetings and interactions.
Yeah, absolutely right. So yes, Agile is full of ceremonies, but these ceremonies demand from you to always present. So you need to show up live in this training as well. Why? Because you need to practice to be on time, remain punctual, and remain highly committed. This is what is expected from any agilist, any agile practitioner, any future scrum master or future product owner, as well as from future business analyst as well, business analyst, product owner, or scrum master. So if you'll take the training itself as a project, you will be anyway able to replicate that once you get placed. And with this practice, you will be anyway able to adapt, because it is said that how you do anything is how you do everything. Second one is that be the full stack student, because your learning does not mean that you have to be just the student. We expect you to be the full stack student, not the simple student. Full stack student who does all the assignments. Okay. Be it said or unsaid. When we are talking about said or unsaid, so said assignments where I'll be asking you, me and Prerna will be asking you, because you have learned this, we want you to open this tool and create something in this tool. Because you have learned this, I want you to submit this assignment. So when you are asking, when you are being asked that you need to use this tool, create these activity and create that diagram and submit this, those are always said assignment. But there will be time when we are starting off, we are not going to ask you to submit any assignment, but we will be asking you to summarize what you have learned. Okay, especially if you don't have any IT background, what we are expecting from you, whatever you have learned, please compile them in a video form in a less than 90-second and maximum 3 minutes of video. You need to just revise whatever we have spoken, whatever we have understood. And this journey will continue to happen from day 1 till week 12. Okay. And you will be amazed to see, if you are entering into IT, that how you have evolved as a project manager towards the end of week 12. Okay. And that will give you more boost, more confidence towards getting placed, and that is what is expected before you get placed, before you attend even the mock interview. So do both the assignments, be it said or unsaid. Is it clear? Unsaid assignments are always the summary. Even though we are giving you said assignment, unsaid assignment has to be submitted initially. If you have never faced customer, you have never interacted with the in a customer facing role, it may sound bit uncomfortable for you. But if you had been practitioner, you are meeting with people, this will be nothing for you, as if you would be talking to your normal customer. And this is how you will be submitting your unsaid assignment. So did you get the clarity between said and unsaid assignment, everyone? What is said assignment? What is
Yes.
unsaid assignment? Any question around it? No, so we can continue. So that makes you full stack student when you do all the assignments and do your own self research. In some topic, we won't be taking a deep dive, but you as an individual may feel like, okay, I will be taking more deep dive. I need to get into more detail of this topic. Definitely, you continue to do so to strengthen that skill or that knowledge or that information for you. And the third one, you repeat what you learn, because it is not so easy all the time that what you have learned and you will retain in your memory. But we will do whatever it takes in our power in a way so that it will retain in your memory for longer. And for that, we will be approaching the entire learning with some defined and improved and improvised framework to make sure that it retains in your memory for longer, provided you do and follow all these code of honor that we are representing in front of you. And then that's the reason here we have mentioned repeat what you learn. And third one, to do so, to hit the success, you need to take the full responsibility of doing these activity. And then it will be quite easy for you to take the responsibility of at least success when you complete what you start. But if you won't, it may hit back you towards the failure. And if you understand that, you need to take the full responsibility of this element as well. And when you take the full responsibility of this element, failure, then you will realize that failure was not a failure because you happened to stand to correct it. And you will realize this failure became the trail to the success, and eventually you head back to the success. So it is request to take the full responsibility of both the actions that result either in success or failure. Because when you act, you may hit the success, but when you don't, it may hit back the failure. And when you will realize, then only you may correct it back. Otherwise, you won't. So it will be complementing back to the success. Kindly take the full responsibility of that. But to approach this and to correct it, you need to inculcate a concrete mindset. The very first one is inspired like agile to from the lean approach, that is lean management's Kaizen framework, that tells and talks about continuous improvement, and that comes from the learning, having the learning mindset. So more learning minded you will become. You just a second. So learning minded and more learning minded you will become, you will find yourself going more positive minded, you will become, you will find yourself getting loaded in more gratitude leads to the happiness is today's new productivity. And more productive will become, you will find yourself going more complaint free. It means that even in less resources and in a stringent timeline, you will be capable to deliver more, and that will make you more trustworthy leader as a project manager or product owner or business analyst or scrum master. So these are by working on the mindset. And the fifth one, to do so, you must increase your receptivity when you are starting your day. And for that very reason, we have something to which we call it as 30 days challenge. Is not mandate, but it is a recommendation from my end. If you will participate into that, this is an audio program. You need to listen to it every single day for next 30 days. In case you break even a single day, you need to restart from day one. So this you can plug and play in your ears in 2x mode while you are jogging, running, or walking, because this 40 minutes of long video putting into 2x mode let you finish all the activity within 2x, within 20 minutes. And at the end of this audio, you will find yourself more supercharged, and you will witness toward the end of the day, your every single action activity of the day will be more highly impacted with positivity, with more positive outcome. And that's the reason it becomes the recommendation from my end, because my almost 200 students are doing it, and those students age range is not somewhere 18 years or 19 years. It varies from 18 years to 80 years. Okay, 80. And those young people are also participating into it. So I will request, if you can do so, and you will see and get amazed by the result of it. And because we have to increase the receptivity when it comes to learning, we have a framework to learn, to which we call it as a golden quadrant of learning. How we do that? So we start with the declaration with anchor. You remember we had been talking about retaining into memory. We will be working into that. And for that, if you will incorporate this approach, you will be retaining for longer in your memory. So whenever we will be taking a deep dive towards the deep learning, before that we will declare what we are going to learn. And the declaration will not just simple declaration. It will be backed by anchor. To give this example, I'll go back to that information what you might have heard earlier. And that is, it is said that when a tall ship is there in water, okay, to keep it at in one direction, keep it closer, or keep it stronger and tall and still into the water, it needs anchor. A ship needs anchor. Otherwise, without anchor, what will happen? That ship in water, what will happen to that ship? Tell me, what will happen to that ship if there will be no anchor to that ship? The question is to you. What will happen to that ship in the water if there is no anchor to it?
It will be directionless. It will just float anywhere.
Yeah, it will lose its direction. It will sway away, right? And that's the reason the anchor is necessary in water. Likewise, we have a tall ship in our mind, okay, to which we call it as a focus. Focus may get lost its direction as well in the ocean of thoughts, and that's the reason it also needs the anchor. So as ocean of thoughts and focus are part of bodies inside body, we need to have an anchor which will become the part of body. And what anchor we will give to our focus, that will be the body movement. The body movement will be self high five, or say simple clap. Okay. So what we are going to do is that we will declare, and then we will put the anchor as a clap, okay, as a body movement, and then we will take a deep dive into the deep learning when we will be learning using PPT. And once it is done, learning is over, after 24 hours, you are going to draw whatever you have learned using pen and paper. The drawing will be the notes that you have learned the earlier day. And how you can get those drawing, you can simply using pen and paper, you can draw like this, the drawing you see on the screen right now. This is a mind map. Okay, that in that way you can draw that as well. And once you have drawn, now flaunt that drawing over the screen in the recording, and then summarize in the video in less than 90 seconds, and just say, now I know this and this, and you are done with that summary. If you'll continue to repeat it multiple times, not only you will evolve as a confident subject matter expert, as well as you will have the power and authority on that subject that you can apply anywhere. And in case you don't have any background of IT, you will witness yourself evolving from day one of week one till week 12, and you will feel proud of your own self. This is the way it has been engineered, provided you follow to do so. Okay, so let's get started towards the deep dive with this. But before we do that, let me switch back it. Okay, so no, so let's take a deep dive. So how we are going to do is that we are going to declare this with the anchor. So what we are going to do, I'll say 1, 2, 3 and model. 1, 2, 3 and clap. And then you are going to clap again, modeling me. So you will also clap it. And then I'll read the selected statement on the screen, and you will repeat this statement after me. Once we are done, then we will take a deep dive towards the learning. So let's get started. Everyone, can you all see the selected statement on the screen? Please unmute and say yes.
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 Awesome. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3 and clap and repeat. I'm a quick learner.
I'm a quick
I'm a quick learner.
Quick learner.
What others can learn and master,
What others
What
Others
can
can
learn
learn and master.
I too can do that.
I too
You
can do
can
that.
do that.
And one more time with me, please. 1, 2, 3 and clap and repeat, because I'm an awesome learner.
Because I'm an awesome
Because I'm an awesome
Awesome
learner.
learner.
Today's learning is going to be
Today's learning is
Learning is going to be
super duper easy to me.
super
super
duper.
duper easy to me.
Yes, it is going to be because you said so, but in case you have not said so, because you felt awkward, and this awkwardness come because you are loaded with some 7 years of experience, 10 years, 12 years, 20 years, 30 years of experience, it will sound quite, awkward for you to do so. And for that very reason, on this journey of learning, you need to be the giver. Giver means what? Giver, keeping ego away on the path of learning, that makes you more spiritually grounded on the path of growth. Then only you will continue to grow. Spiritually grounded means your happiness level increases. As I said, happiness is today's new productivity, and that's the demand of the corporate, and that's the reason you will have to adapt in that way, keeping ego aside. Even though if you have already learned, now this is the time to unlearn and adapt in a new way. Many of you had already worked as a scrum master, and when you have worked as a scrum master, I'll be telling you how it will be not easy for you to accept the new way approach, and something that may not match with your existing approach where you have worked already as a scrum master. Okay, what will miss into that, I'll be talking about that. The second one, it is said that you are not here just for me, learning and going away. You are here to learn and then to get place so that you can earn right money. And it is and not only to earn, but also enhance those earning. And it is said that what you want to gain more of something, you should start giving away the portion of that thing. And for that very reason, in case you are already earning, you are requested to do so. In case you are not, then you need to have an intention of doing so. And what is that? That is to giving away. That is to give away some money, because you want more money out of it. So where you will give away? Wherever you believe in. So if so how much? giving away 5% of 10% of your earning in the causes wherever you believe in. That could be to feeding hungry children, or donating to old age home or orphanage, or even donating to churches, gurudwara, mosque, or temple. You can attract, because it is said that when attract what, making more money. It is why, because it is said, when you give you grow, when you receive you may survive. I am sure you are not here for survival, but also for the growth. But just don't continue to give away for the sake of the growth, but also to inspire others in your surrounding, that you are impacting others lives too. And while you do so, continue to appreciate what you do, and um, uh, what others do for you. And in case sometime it may happen immediately, you are not getting the result out of this, continue to do so, because when what you appreciate appreciates you back anyway. So this has been 6 code of honor we are going to abide by. And days how we are going to abide by: every single Thursday we are doing 2 activities. You are supposed to do 2 activities. One, show up here for the live session, for technical session, okay, that will start at 10 p.m. EST. But also attend RRRP session in parallel, that is reference ready resume preparation by RRP team. Because this RRP meeting is done by RRP team, that is reference ready resume preparation team. Your HR point of contact, recruitment team, and Devji himself will be there. The whole idea behind this meeting is that to profile optimization, brand building, and make you market ready. Okay, why you need to attend every single time once it is done? Because more you show up over there, it enhances your visibility into the RRP team, because these are the people where in front of them your visibility continues, your credibility, that you are not here just for the learning and go back, but you are the serious person, want to go back with the job. That strengthens your credibility, that you are seeking for the job, you need the job. And the third one, that makes you market ready. The force your HRs will get from you, that exactly you're seeking for the placement, and that's the reason they will have an eye in front of you, on you, and they will continue to market your profile as well. If you don't have a single knowledge, you don't have a single knowledge of IT, then what you can do is that you can choose, first I'll complete this and then I'll show up for the RRP. But even if you have the background, a little background of IT, I would suggest you, in parallel, you continue to show up into the RRP sessions. Okay, so that will happen. The whole idea behind is this. So why you need to repeat that? You know the drill, why you need to repeat that. This happens on Tuesday as well. From where you will get the link. So me and Prerna won't be sharing the link of attending this RRP session. It will be it will be shared by HRs. So RRP link you will be getting from whom, everyone? Hello,
HR.
HR.
From our HR point of contact.
Are you going to get RRP sessions link from Prerna or me?
No.
No, not at all. You will be getting from Prerna and me only the technical sessions link. Okay, why I'm asking you to repeat? Because it has been seen in the past that even though we say people who joined for the first time, they say, okay, I need the link for the RRP session, you need to give, because this is total from the RRP team. They will be only sharing, your HR will be sharing, and it is never recorded. If you think that I have not attended Thursday, I will look for the recording. Recordings are never shared. There is no recording at all for RRP session. That's the reason you need to attend it live. Okay. Friday, again, we are going to meet for the another day of the technical session, 10 p.m. EST. Saturday, you can spend 15 minutes of time doing it yourself assignment. Assignment, when we will ask, be it said or unsaid, you have clarity of the said and unsaid assignment, right? Say yes if you are knowing what is said and unsaid assignment. Is it clear to you all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Sunday, you will be doing the assignment for the learning from Friday. Again, both the assignments, said and unsaid. Monday, you can choose to do research work in the topic where you want to take a deep dive into that, or repeat whatever you have learned. And still, if you did not do the assignment, this is the day where you can do that and prepare any question if you want to get the answer on next Thursday. And Wednesday, you can choose to relax or have a breather day. So this is how we are going to abide by. Is it clear to everyone? Do we all commit to follow this? Say yes if you all agree with this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Anyone
Yes.
who does not agree to this? Anyone who does not agree to follow this? Okay. So I'll take the silence as a no. So thank you so much, everyone. So this was a quick, detailed, code of honor, which is never going to happen again in such detail. Okay. For that, you need to refer to get into the more detail. You need to always refer to the day one of the recording. So this is how we are going to get started. Now, this is the time to take a deep dive towards the deep learning. So before we begin, let me quickly tell you with the screen share where we are heading. Okay. And what is uh, coming on your way, what you can expect. So I had already shared the course structure over here. I have already shared the schedule of it. Now, what you can expect after doing this, you can think of becoming product manager, project manager, start working as a product owner, scrum master, or business analyst. Okay. So this is how we are going to help you to be and take a deep dive. So now the quick question I had already asked, that you are not here for training. You are here for what, everyone? You are here for what?
Job.
You are here for the placement. Yeah, you are. So that clarity you should always have. Okay. So ground rule we just now discussed, that was the code of honor. And let's deep dive towards starting from the business analyst. So what happens exactly for only business analyst? There is a uh, wait a second, everyone. Yeah, for only business analysis and Scrum Master, we have a very foundational course, that is BA Scrum. But here, you are coming with the detailed and vast background. So we shift the gear with the um, you know advanced business analysis as well. So multiple things you look at it here. So this is very simple to understand. You need to understand first business process. So we will start with the business process analysis, and then gradually we will take a deep dive into the subject. Okay. So may I request Prerna, can you take this slide?
Yeah, Gaurav. Hello.
Yeah, Prerna. Let me know if you can. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So, guys, here we are here to learn about a BPA. BPA stands for Business Process Analysis. Okay. So basically, this is the start of your overall understanding that what would be expected out of you, when you enter into industry as a BA, as a product manager, or even as a Scrum Master. Okay, in any role. So this is just beginning, or this is the starting of understanding the work. Okay, take it from that point of view. So may I request, someone to read that uh, first two lines mentioned in the on the slide, please.
Business process analysis.
लॅपटॉप वरती तसं खूप अवघड व्हायला मला
Business
नाही
process analysis is an approach to analyzing business operation processes.
Yeah, go ahead. Read the complete sentence, please. Hello.
Can you
Yes,
unmute
Yeah.
and yeah, go ahead.
it is a detailed, multi-step examination of each part of a process to identify what is working well in your current process, what needs to be
Mhm.
improved, and how any necessary improvements can best be made.
Thank you so much for reading it out. Yes. So see, it's quite clearly mentioned in plain English that that it is a approach in analyzing business operations. Now, business operation means all the activities those are involved in your day-to-day working of your organization or your business. Give me a second.
Mm.
So, what is
Oh,
mentioned, it is a
right.
detailed, guys, others who are not
That's
speaking, please go on mute. Especially, I think Dipali, there is a sound coming in from your end. Rohini, guys, please go on mute. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, see what it says is it's a detailed multi-step examination. Detailed, everybody understands. Multi-step means there are multiple steps or multiple process or multiple activities involved in this. Yeah. And what it does is multiple step of examination of each part of the process. So it is said that all the processes, all the activities mentioned are being examined in a very detailed manner. See, I'm going very slow. I'm going in.
Prerna, I think you are speaking on mute.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, sorry. So it is a detailed multi-process, examination of activities. Yeah. So it's what it says is in your current process. So in short, see, I'll give you a very simple example. Okay. You are kind of studying. Imagine we all are in school and we are studying on, regular, we are doing our homework and, vivas, just routine course of action is going on. And then all of a sudden it is being said that your unit test or your semester has been preponed by 1 month. I know it is hypothetical, it is controversial, just go with the flow for the understanding. So now you tell me, will your course of action or will your pace of study will be as same as it was earlier as the exam has preponed? Give me an answer in yes or no.
No.
Everybody, yeah, please.
Prerna, you were cutting off.
Yeah, everybody, only one or two people think that it is it will be different. What about others? Yeah, guys, please, I'll be really glad if you could unmute and say yes or no, whatever you feel like.
Yes.
It'll be different.
Yeah. And what it would be? If it is yes, then what it would be? Like how would you go ahead if your exam is preponed? Anybody? Just one liner, basic. It's a hypothetical situation.
More aggressive preparation.
Mm-hmm. More aggressive, more detailed,
We'll
focusing on each and every step.
speed up the process,
Yes.
speed up.
Yeah, yes, with the process. So earlier, if you're studying in a haywire manner, any subject, now you'll be more organized. You'll have a schedule, right? You have timelines. Yes, everybody agree to this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, right? So why we did it? See, this is a simple example, just to make you understand that when we have something very important in your in our hands to be delivered or to be performed, we are very focused. So this was an example of our childhood days when we were only focused when the exams came in. But in organizations, we have to be focused, we have to be committed and dedicated in day-to-day activities as well. Okay. So how do we do that? So this entire example was to just to convey this. So how do we do that? So we do that with the help of different type of analysis. That starts with the left one. Yeah, so there are 5 dark blue circles and 1 lighter blue circle. So I'll just request 5 different people who have not spoken till now to read out each circle text, and then I'll explain it further.
Value analysis.
Yeah, thank
Gap,
you. Next person.
Gap
gap
analysis.
analysis. Sorry.
Root cause analysis.
Predictive analysis.
Impact analysis.
Also the business process analysis, BPA techniques.
Yes, thank you so much for reading it out. So, guys, these all are, interest me. They are they are like in detail topic in itself. So we'll go, just for understanding purpose, one by one into them. So starting with value analysis, right? So see, everything will be in context of a project, or in context of how we can deliver to the customer, what work we are doing. So what value we need to bring to the particular process or activity. Okay, value means, value can be termed in multiple ways, starting with commercial. So like, how much would be the project cost would be, like, how big is a client. It's simple as that. If you have a hotel, and if you have a catering business, for example, a single or one or two consumers would be like a very normal thing for you. But if you get a wedding order, if you get a birthday party order, right? So that would bring more value, more revenue to you. Think about that term as well. Okay, along with customer loyalty, along with bringing in more customer, how much value, how much finance, how much resources this project will involve, that is important. Okay, second is gap analysis. Gap analysis means basically what is your understanding of the project or work, and what is the customer or consumer's understanding of the project or work. What are they trying to communicate? Are you both on the same page? Is there any gap? Is there any misunderstanding? Please work on that and get it resolved. Okay, so that simply means, we always say there should not be any communication gap. Yeah, guys, you say that word. There should not be any communication gap. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So that simply means there should not be anything that might get misunderstood, or that might not get understood properly. Okay. So root cause analysis. Now, this is really important. You might not have heard this word, in your day-to-day life. So root cause analysis means, if there is some particular problem, or if there is some particular situation, then we have to go and dig deep and understand what caused it, how it was caused, what was the origin of the issue. So basically, I mean, to give a very, I would say not wild, but to give a little alarming example. I know once the corona spread was all over the world. That time we had that RCA happening. People were trying to go back from where it came from, and the controversy still continues because some country will not accept it and all. So you understand how we go. Like, it's as simple as that. In case of any crime or any issue, or if in case of even any achievement, like, if somebody is a gold medalist in the running, or somebody is a gold medalist in particular sport, you go to them and you ask, like, what do you say, secret behind your success. So secret behind your success, or secret behind any outcome, is root cause. So they will say, yeah, I've been very disciplined, I have been working out, I have been doing practice and this and that, my coach, my mentors, my parents, my family. So in both the situation, happy, sad, excited, issue, we have to understand what is the cause. And this activity really is very important, because it gives you an in-depth understanding of the issue, if you are kind of doing research on the issue, or if there is anything, any good thing happening, any success story you're reading, what are the ingredients for the success. Why am I emphasizing on this is because this is one of the very important topics to understand in real life. I myself have prepared RCAs, during my earlier days of development and team management. So basically, it's called RCAs in short form, root cause analysis. In case of any issue, you have to find out the issue, give the description, give the details to the customer, and let them know that, okay, because of all this happened, and this is how we are planning to fix it, or correct it, or get it resolved. Yeah. Everybody understand? It is very important. That's why I gave so much emphasis and explanation on that. Any doubts in this? Yes? No? I know being first day, the doubts would be little lesser.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So predictive analysis means, see, as a business, I would say person, or as a person who has been, or as an resource working in industry or organization for a very long period of time, you kind of start getting some fair idea about the outcomes. I mean, by the way, a disclaimer, I'm a foodie, and just to make the topics more understandable and fun, we both trainer also try to include a lot of food related examples. So don't mind if you keep getting some, funny or funky examples. Those are just for your understanding and just to remind you to have a good meal once in a while as well, along with your diet. So coming back to here is predictive analysis is, all of you, or some of you at least, have you guys cooked rice in your life in a traditional way, not in a pressure cooker, in a pan? Have you cooked rice? If you're an Asian, then surely yes, but otherwise, yeah, yes, no. There is a
Yes.
reason why I'm asking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
females would say, what a question it is. We do that twice a day, every day. So yeah, I understand. Okay, so why I asked you is, so as a beginner, maybe when you're a teenager or maybe preteen, when your mother or you yourself had a little curiosity in cooking and you started cooking, was that rice always well cooked? Sometimes the water was too much, so it was runny. Sometimes it was mushy. Sometimes it was hard, right? Yes or no? During your learning phase, yes or no? Or everybody actually cooked perfect rice since they started learning?
No. I
No,
didn't.
no.
No. Yeah,
No.
you had your episodes, but now if you go and you cook rice, how well managed it is. Like, out of 10, mostly 8 or 9 times it will turn out perfect. Now you tell me how you do that. Have you predicted that outcome? Mm-hmm. You can just plainly say, how do you do that? Practice,
Practice and
right?
experience.
Some
Practice,
experience.
experience, observation. Yeah. As a kid, you even saw your mother. In our households, we kind of have that policy. You have to, after washing the rice, you have to kind of, dip your fingers in the water, sorry, in the pan, and see the water level. And if it is kind of like half of your finger, and then, that the consistency is properly or proper, or the rice would come out fluffy. So all these things. So coming back to predictive analysis, this is what happens when you work in industry. See, you come across so many projects, you come across so many other resources, situations, that you kind of have a better understanding that how it would turn out to be. Trust me, even as a project manager, that gut feeling or that understanding naturally comes to you. Uh, as per my personal experience, we used to know when the project will get delayed. If the resource is a little off track, or there were a lot of absenteeism, or the quality of work was not so great, or at times the customer was just too demanding, or too, I would say, intrusive, like, just intrusive, asking too many questions, raising too many doubts. So what happens, you know these patterns, you know these situations, and everything ultimately gives you a better understanding of the outcome, and that is called as predictive analysis. Okay, so you kind of have a fair idea in your mind that this will turn out to be like this. Okay. Now, last but not the least is impact analysis. Impact means the impact of something once it is done. What is the outcome of that particular activity or action or delivery? So you have to know that, okay, if you deliver on time, the impact would be a happy customer, and no delay charges or no legislative fees or something like that. Everything is goody goody happy. But if there is a delay, then escalations from the customer, escalation from senior management, other stakeholders, and all. This is a very simple example I'm trying to give you. Or impact of work would be, okay, how well you are developing the technology, how well things are working, how nice the website or web application or phone application is, app is looking. So whatever you're doing, it will have an impact. you know we used to say that if you study today, your results will be better. So that was an impact. Whatever you do today or every day, that has a greater impact on your life ultimately. So same way, we learned all these BPA techniques with respect to business or work. So any doubt in this, guys, this is very important, though it's initial, but it is very important. Slowly, gradually, definitely you will reach there. But as of now, yeah. Any doubts in this? Yes, no. We'll let you know later. Yeah. Please unmute and speak up.
No.
No.
Yeah. No.
No,
Okay.
no.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now if you could see, there are arrows into this process. So that is plan, then do, then check, then act, and then, if everything works out, again go back to plan. So basically, you're planning on a particular work, taking that example of examination during our school days. So yeah, we had a schedule, for our exams, prior to our exams, and then we used to kind of, prepare for the schedule. Okay, prepare your notes, prepare your books, work on that, and check if you are on track and everything goes well. Then definitely act or perform well in your final exams. Okay, and once this is successful, again go back to plan for a second version of the, I would say, examination or stuff like that. So, see, first of all, a very important thing that I would like to share here is, most of you or some of you have this in mind that, okay, we are from non-IT background, we have never worked in IT, or IT is too technology oriented and things like that. Trust me, the kind of sessions and courses we have, those are so real life, they are like real life based. And even in organization, everything happens on a very similar grounds, the way you work at home also. Your sincerity, your commitment, your eagerness to learn, and your overall work ethics does not only apply for professional work, it also apply for your personal work also. So don't have that prejudice, that hurdle in your mind that I do not have IT background. Doesn't matter. You are a living being. If you are a parent, if you are married, then you really know how to handle a lot more people than single people. So I mean, no offense to single people, just but life is a little trickier with having a family around. Or if you have older parents, you know how to deal with people, and that's it, what you want to or what you will be doing in any activity or any work profile in organization. So please feel free. Do not have that other thought in mind. You're on the right track. Just be focused. And if in case you have any doubts, please ask. Okay. Yeah. Gaurav, would you like to take this right hand side model? Yeah. Are you there?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
So guys, what you are looking at it, this is where we are going to end it, where we are starting. Okay, just now Prerna touch, plan, do, see, check, act has been inspired by lean management. Let's go ahead looking at this model first. Okay, so it's all about how business process analysis will be continued. Okay, so let me quickly uh, take it up. Okay, so the whole idea behind this is that why we are learning, by the way, this question to you all, why we are learning this business process analysis. We are going to learn more about project management, product ownership, scrum master, and whatnot. Why we are doing this? What is the core idea behind it? Why now we will be getting into this model of process identification and all, of, or say, business process analysis? What do you think? I want to hear from you. Why we are learning, everyone?
To understand the process.
And what will happen when you will understand the process? An answer is expected from all. Go in a popcorn manner. Anyone
Oh,
can.
once you understand the process, you improve the process. That's the goal, right?
Yeah, that's the goal. Improve the process of what?
Business.
The business.
Business. And what will happen when the process will be improved?
The cost cutting approach.
The cost cutting approach. How then what will happen? If you could, if you are able to.
The executives will start flying jets afterwards.
Okay, but
Delivery of the product on time.
come again, I could not hear you. I could barely hear
Yeah,
you.
delivery of the products, whatever we are delivering the products on time.
Yeah, so project will be delivered, process will be
On,
smooth.
within the stipulated time period.
In a okay, in a defined time period. I mean, so this is all is happening. So apart from this, while project is being delivered, processes is improvised, then what is going to happen? I want you to just take a moment, think about it, and tell me uh, where it is all leading to. Where it is all leading to. That's my question.
Is it to identify a problem and then to find a solution to that?
Okay. Yeah. So solution will give what?
Products.
Understand the complete life cycle of the product.
Okay. Even if you understand the complete life cycle of a product or a project, what is means where it will lead to? Means what you are going to get out of it.
Client satisfaction.
Okay. And client satisfaction will give what?
Growth in business, basically, what the business wants.
Business.
Client satisfaction, you said it will give more business to you. Is that what you said?
No, for the client's business promotion, basically, we're trying to achieve what the business wants.
Okay, so client's business promotion, but that is all about client. I'm asking about you. You will be working somewhere, right? So for you, what benefit you will be getting? You are doing business process analysis. This will help to do what? You said product delivery,
Logic
client satisfaction, and all, but
logical thinking and I mean like analysis we improve our analyzing skills.
yeah, our skills anyway is going to evolve, right? Because even if you don't do anything, you will be learning every single day by bits and pieces automatically. Okay, even if you will not pay attention to something, every single time you're learning something, because mind is trained in a way that you will anyway learn something out of nowhere. Okay, so let me quickly decode. Few people try to touch base that. See, the process analysis will help you to take the right decision. Do you all agree with that? A process you continue to improvise, will it help you to take the right decision? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. And decision, if you can take in a nutshell, will it impact the business as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if business is impacted, will you continue to think of the business growth? And if company will continue to grow, as business revenue grow, will you be also awarded or maybe rewarded for your contribution? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So the whole idea is not just about understanding this business process and analysis, logic, and all. So I would say, from business point of view, because you are not a worker, you will not be. If you'll go with this mindset of a worker, there are chances you may do some mistake. But when you will understand the complete outcome, right? Complete outcome is totally towards the either improving sales, enhancing the profit, understanding the business, understanding the idea of the business growth, then you will be the right decision maker, because you will be sitting at the leadership end. You will just not be only the scrum master, not only be the business analyst, not only be the product owner or project manager. You will be the right decision consultant. Okay, who will be contacted for your your opinion towards the decision, and that will directly or indirectly impact the business revenue of the organization. If you will understand that it is contributing towards the business growth, your decision skill will be more sharpened and more evolved as a matured one. Okay, so why did I ask you? Because it completely changes the intent, and when it is completely changes the intent on this point of time, I want to reveal something, because we have been talking about and learning about agile. Safe is the evolved version of the agile. Do you know that um, do you know that uh, just give me a second, let me see if that slides I have included. So yes, I have. So when it is all happening, it is boiling down to that. Even today, project management, there is a guideline of project management, to which we all call it as a PMBOK. Have you heard of it? Project management body of knowledge. Yeah, many of you
Yeah.
might have heard. Yeah. So even product manage PMBOK guide number 7, that has included this. And when you will understand and study as a whole and holistically, you will understand this entire delivery plan, that to which we are calling it as agile, has been contributed uh, in the inclusion, with the inclusion of project management, product owner, or business analysis, or scaled agile framework in 3 stages. And the common elements are this: you will be more learning towards the mindset, skill set, and in the mindset and skill set, you will be learning more about intent as well. Okay. And then few tools you will be using, and thereby it will be contributing towards these 4 elements. Okay. So this I just wanted to tell. And when you have understood this, now you can understand it more better, that actually what you will do first to strengthen any business, you need to identify the process. Okay, because that process is helping you to bring more result towards the business growth. Okay, and that process, when you have identified, you will continue to discover it, that whether it is simplifying the output. So first you apply something, okay, as an input. You become the part of the process because it has the contribution towards the output. But that process should bring the easiness of production, should bring the easiness to consult it back. It should simply improvise the entire business growth. Okay, so if it is that easy, you will continue to analyze this, and based on that analyze how it is performing, you will develop the various impact uh, impact on weakness, or say positive impact, that will be the strength, and insight on the weakness that can be improvised further. If it can be improvised, then you will start thinking of redesigning it. Okay, so when you will think of redesigning, you will redesign this process so that you can implement it further. And when you will implement it further, because you are now processing it back, then you require to test it. And to test it, the implemented process you will continue to execute. And when you see that it is really contributing, then you will go into the controlling and monitoring mode, which will bring more comfort, and it will enhance its standard, and it will more talk towards how it is performing. And even if its performance will not go towards the peak but towards the lower bottom, you will identify, now this is the time where I need to rediscover the entire process. Okay, if it is impacting positively, it will continue to happen in this cycle of business process analysis, because ultimately it has the contribution towards the decision and thereby towards the business revenue. And in case any changes, then you will identify which process can be improvised further. So why I'm talking about this? Because in any department, wherever you will be contributing, you will be finding the company is trying to adopt some processes and they want to stick by that. Okay. And the moment stagnation comes, okay, and if you are not continue to analyze that, there will be no growth. So if business is not growing, a very fine thing I'm going to tell. Business may think that whatever is going good, okay, and you need to not do anything for its growth. You need not to bring any changes to it. When you are not bringing any change to it and thinking that however it is going, it is performing better, let it perform like that, it means you are not thinking of its further enhancement. If you are not thinking of its further enhancement, it means you are not thinking of further business growth. And when you are not thinking of further business growth, what may happen? What may happen? That's the question. Say, for example, you are earning $3,000 or $4,000. You are happy with that. Okay, you are happy with that, and you say that I don't need to change my job. I don't need to move ahead of the job. I need not to start thinking of any change because whatever is going good. It's been now 7 years. I'm in the same organization, or 17 years, same organization, on the same paycheck. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Do you know it involves risk?
Yes.
Yes, and the growth resistance will happen. There
Can
will be
can
no growth
can you
opportunities.
repeat? I could hear some echo with your sound. Could you repeat that?
That growth resistance happens, so there will not be any more growth opportunities.
There will not be any growth opportunity. As an individual, if you are not growing, now related with the company or businesses, what will happen if business does not want to grow?
They'll
Because they are
stagnate.
happy, then they will start doing what?
They'll take off your jobs.
Yeah, and they will take your job. That's okay. But if business is not growing, my question is that what is happening? What it is indicating to? And it could be the
Basically, yeah, competition will, take away all their business, and then it will basically lead to
You are
closure.
not learning. You're not learning any new skills.
Yeah. So the thing is that if you or business is not growing, it simply means it is shrinking. You will not grow, but others will. And if others will, you will remain as is. If others are speeding up, it means you are going down. So it's a simple philosophy. It's a simple life lesson. Many business, they don't want to apply for the new changes. They don't want to incorporate new changes, thinking that, hey, we are doing better. We are good with that. So they will never think of new adaptation. And what happens? Tomorrow, and those individual who does not want to bring the change, tomorrow the inflation happen, they are stuck with the same salary structure, and they thought I'm okay with that. One fine day they realize that they are nowhere in the industry. Others have a triple x their salary or something, and they are still not there. And this is the reality. Okay, so that's the reason the processes are important to take the decision to impact the revenue, so that continue to the business will continue to grow. And this is the very important process to identify, and that's the reason we started straight away with business process analysis, because your job is to impact business. Okay, your job is to not just sit and do the job. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Say yes
Yes.
if it is clear.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, thank
yes.
you. I
Yes.
want someone
Yes.
to read the last paragraph over here.
Using business process analysis helps you identify the detrimental elements in an operation and identify how to overcome obstacles. Without a proper analysis, your teams will waste a lot of time and effort solving the wrong problems or switching from one software to another.
Yeah, thank you so much for reading this out. So this is quite very important and very evident that you will not end up getting the resolution or solution if you'll end up identifying the wrong problem. And that's the very reason when Prerna was talking about the business processes analysis, there are the various analysis that will talk about the future growth, that will talk about the past record, and that will talk about root cause as well, which will continue to push you towards that direction, towards the solution. So it's all about you identifying the right process, you identifying the right operation, and what to overcome as an obstacle. Okay, if those things will not be in the place, you know you will apply to solve something else which has never been the cause. And that's the reason we have talked about the various analysis. And when we have talked about various analysis, the the details have been, or summary has been given by Prerna. But being it a first day, I'm not getting more in detail of it. But tomorrow, what is going to happen, is that we will be looking more in depth towards each and every analysis, but we won't be going to the details of it. Okay, details as in, for doing such analysis, we would require various tools. We will be looking at those tools as well. But tomorrow, more or less, we will be focusing over here. Okay, all the analysis in nutshell that we have looked at here, we will be getting into the explanation mode of it. Okay, so value analysis, gap analysis, root cause analysis, predictive analysis, and impact analysis of it, what exactly it will be bringing. To do so, there will be multiple tools. We will be talking about the multiple tools. We may be talking about multiple tools, but tools will be talked more in detail in the next chapter in upcoming days. But we will start from tomorrow in the detail of it, understanding how it is done, and by doing this, what is achieved. Is that clear to everyone? So I'm not getting into detail of it, otherwise explanation will take another 45 minutes. All right.
Yep.
So we will be stopping it here, because I know this is your day one and you should not be overwhelmed. If you have been habituated of me and Prerna, I know that it will be quite easy for you to digest. So let me quickly hear from Ashwini. Ashwini, I know it was your day one. How do you feel like saying? What do you feel like saying, Ashwini? You can unmute and speak up, please.
Yeah, it was good, and I need to go through the recording once more so that
Yeah.
whatever information I have missed out, maybe full and recover it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
good address.
Okay. It was good start from your end. Thank you so much. Juhi, what do you feel like saying? How was it for you? Were you able to understand, connect, relate?
Yeah, today's class was actually very interesting. It's a start towards understanding business analysis, and I'm really interested in knowing more. The base has been set, so it's really interesting.
Good to know. Thank you so much, Juhi. Let's hear from Kunjal. Kunjal, what do you feel like saying, sir? You can unmute to
Yeah,
speak.
it's very interesting, and I'm looking forward to learning more things throughout the course and make it success.
All right. Thank you so much, Kunjal. Let's hear from Suchita. Suchita, what do you feel like saying, Suchita?
Learning.
I could not hear you say something.
Learning.
Okay. Okay. I think that others might have heard. There would be some issue at my end. No problem. Suchita, thank you so much for sharing that. Let's hear from Parag. Parag, what do you feel like saying, sir? Parag, you might be speaking on mute. You can unmute and speak up.
Yeah, so I mean, the various techniques of analytics, that was very interesting. While we have heard a few of it, root cause analysis and all these things, but understanding all the other aspects were very good.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll getting more in detail of it. Sure. So thank you so much, Parag, for sharing. Let's hear from Sanjay. Sanjay, what do you feel like saying?
As always, I mean, the course is pretty good. I've been utilizing in practical, but the theory is pretty awesome. So it's
Brilliant.
It's a nice learning opportunity to go over.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sanjay, for letting us know about it. So let's hear from Naveen, and then we'll move to Indra. Naveen, what do you feel like saying? You can unmute and speak up, sir.
Yeah, I mean, like we're understanding the basic analysis rules and everything. Yeah, it's quite good.
Okay, able to understand. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Indra. Indra, you can unmute and speak up, and we'll move to Dipali then.
It's a good introduction to BA, and learning about the different techniques will be interesting in next class.
Yeah. So you're looking forward. That's great to know. Thank you
Yes,
so
yes,
much.
I'm looking forward to that. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Dipali, what do you feel like saying?
It was a good start for me for the basic knowledge of business process analyst. I
Yeah.
am looking forward for tomorrow's class as well
Yeah.
because it is interesting.
Thank you so much, Dipali. Yeah. Let's hear from Rohini. Rohini, what do you feel like saying? Rohini, you can unmute yourself and speak up. You might be speaking on mute, please. Rohini, we can't hear. Okay. So why we check, a quick note to you all, that why we ask you, because we take this as a part of attendance, whether you had been from. Okay, Rohini has unmuted. Rohini, try to speak.
Sorry,
Were
can you
you able
repeat,
to
please?
understand, relate, and understood what went inside? What had been your takeaway, or what do you feel like saying
Y-
in
yeah,
today's session?
yeah, it was good. I think for myself, I need to revise this again.
Okay, you need to go through. So it is what exactly happens. We keep on asking in between some questions so that your attention we continue to grab. Otherwise, you are connected with the remotely, and you will end up paying your attention to something else. And at the end, we take the this summary from your end so that we understand you had been attending. Okay, and that becomes the part of your attendance as well. Thank you so much for sharing that. You definitely watch the recording for sure, and that will be helpful for you. Prerna, over to you for your closing remarks. If you want to add anything. I think you are also talking on mute, Prerna. All right. I think Prerna is away. So might be the office might have started. So thank you so much, everyone. We will be sharing the recording with you all. And thank you so much for your participation. We will be shifting the gear, learning more tomorrow, straight away for business analysis. Thank you so much, everyone, for your contribution, participation, and learning. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night,
Thank
guys.
you.